So today I thought we would compare the new Galaxy Tab A9 Plus versus the new Redmi Pad SE. If you have a specific tablet you want to see a video on or a comparison of, leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. But let's go ahead and get started. Pricing for the Redmi Pad SE starts just over $200, where the Tab A9 Plus is about $300. Of course, that's going to depend on where you're located, although I do have to say the build quality of the Redmi Pad SE actually looks and feels nicer or more premium than the Galaxy Tab. You do have better storage options for the Redmi Pad SE, since it starts with 128 gigabytes versus 64 for the A9 Plus. Then you've also got 4 gigabytes of RAM for the base model for both tablets. You can also get a 6 or 8 gigabyte version of the Redmi Pad with 128 or 256 gigabytes of storage. Then you have an 8 gigabyte version with 128 gigabytes of storage for the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. Both tablets have an 11-inch display with the same 1200 by 1920 resolution, and they both have a 90 Hz refresh rate. You've got an IPS LCD display on the Redmi Pad versus TFT LCD on the A9 Plus. But here's the weird thing. Now normally you would see quite a bit of a difference between those two types of displays, but with these two they're actually fairly close. Not sure if the Redmi Pad is using a lower quality IPS display or Samsung's display is just a little brighter. But yeah, they're definitely pretty close in brightness, viewing angles, and they both look decent for a tablet in this category. Both tablets are also Widevine L1, so you can watch at least full HD playback resolution for apps like Netflix, and up to 1080p resolution for YouTube videos. So you can't go wrong with either one as far as display quality, but I feel like the Redmi Pad SE might win just by a hair, if that. You do have a little larger battery size in the Redmi Pad at 8,000 milliamp hours versus 7,040. And after running the same battery drain test, the Galaxy Tab lasted about 6 hours versus 8 hours for the Redmi Pad SE. Both are going to have plenty of power to get you through a day of mixed usage, especially if you turn the screen brightness down. You also get a little better charging with the Redmi Pad at 18 watts versus 15 watts for the Galaxy Tab. But if you want the tablet with better battery life, you'll want to go with the Redmi Pad SE. Software-wise, they're both on Android 13 as of this video. Of course, they do things a little bit differently as far as look and style. To me, the Redmi Pad looks and feels very similar to the Xiaomi Pad 6, which I actually like. It's sort of a mix between Android and an iPad. You've got the control center up in the corner, a dock down below. You'll be able to do a lot of the same things on both tablets, just in a little bit different way. But Samsung does seem to have some more extras, like the taskbar down at the bottom, the edge panel over on the side, and one advantage for the Galaxy Tab is you've got Samsung DeX, which is a nice way to be a little more productive and makes it feel a little closer to being a regular laptop or PC. A lot of this is going to be personal preference, but I don't think you can go wrong with either one when it comes to the software. Performance is going to be one of the bigger differences between these two. You get a Snapdragon 695 processor in the Galaxy Tab versus a Snapdragon 680 in the Redmi Pad SE, which actually doesn't sound like a huge difference, but Samsung is going to have the advantage. As you can see here in the Geekbench scores, the Redmi Pad SE is really low on GPU score for some reason. Both of these should have enough power to do most basic things, and you can also do some multitasking on each, but the Galaxy Tab does feel a little smoother and faster to me, just moving around the software, and it's going to load apps and games a little faster on the Galaxy Tab as well. You'll also get higher frame rates and better graphics on games like PUBG Mobile and Asphalt 9 with the Galaxy Tab. If you plan on playing games, you'll probably want to go with the Galaxy Tab. Surprisingly, you still get a headphone jack on both tablets, and you've got a quad speaker setup with Dolby Atmos, so both are going to be nice and loud, and it's sort of a toss-up on which one is better. Here's a quick sample of each, just to give you an idea of what they sound like. Now, as expected, when it comes to cameras on tablets, these two aren't going to be the best out there. You've got an 8 megapixel on the back, 5 megapixel on the front for both tablets. The quality might be a tad better on Samsung, but they're sort of what you would expect for entry-level tablets. If you're going to be doing Zoom meetings or other video conference calls, you'll probably want to use your cell phone. You'll get much better results. But here's a quick sample of each just to give you an idea of what to expect. So overall, I feel like both tablets are nice entry-level options, and while the Redmi Pad SE does have some good features, it's got better battery life than the Galaxy Tab and decent screen quality. Obviously, it depends on what types of stuff you need to do, but one thing that might hold me back from choosing the Redmi Pad SE over the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus is the slower performance. But if you like tablet and phone comparisons, I'm working on quite a few right now, so you'll want to keep an eye out for those upcoming videos. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.